Sunday's focus is all about being on air. But as for the headlines, those things come when they come. Whether it's tomorrow, next month, or a year from now, I'm focused on Sunday. Whatever happens beyond that will unfold in its own time. There's no need to speculate or overthink it. As I've said before, it's a fantastic club, a place I truly appreciate, and I'm happy to be here. Kerkez has now officially shared his excitement after completing his move to Liverpool, expressing not only joy about his own journey, but also enthusiasm about joining forces with fellow new signing Florian Wirtz. In a recent interview, the dynamic left-back spoke confidently about what he hopes to bring to the squad, making it clear he's ready to give his all and make a significant contribution to Liverpool's ambitions for the upcoming season. Known for his blistering pace, tireless work ethic, and attacking instincts, Kerkez looks fully prepared to embrace the challenge that awaits him at Anfield. "I'm here to give my best and make a real impact on the team," he said with conviction. He also couldn't hide his excitement over Florian Wirtz's arrival, a player he clearly holds in high regard. "I love his style of play," Kerkez added, smiling as he spoke about how thrilled he is to share the pitch with the talented German midfielder. Wirtz, widely recognized for his creativity, vision, and composure, is expected to bring a new spark to Liverpool's attacking options. With both players motivated and eager to prove themselves, the buzz among fans is growing by the day. Kerkez's words radiate passion and optimism, capturing the broader sense of anticipation around the Liverpool camp. Supporters from across the globe are hopeful that this fresh wave of talent signals the beginning of a new, successful chapter for the club under its current leadership. As preseason draws closer, all eyes will be on how these exciting new additions adapt and gel with the team. For more exclusive updates on Liverpool's transfer activity, in-depth player interviews, and behind-the-scenes coverage, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Liverpool Insider News, and stay tuned so you don't miss a moment of the action. Your support means everything to us. Surprise U-turn? Liverpool defender could remain amid summer shakeup. Uncertain exit. Tsimikas could stay after all. Amid Liverpool's sweeping summer overhaul, one name previously considered certain to leave might now be sticking around. Kostas Tsimikas, the Greek left-back long expected to depart Anfield, could now remain with the club, due to an unexpected shift in plans surrounding Andy Robertson. Liverpool's transfer strategy has been taking shape for months. Anfield Watch had reported as early as February that the Reds were preparing for a significant rebuild, and the moves are now in full swing. Jeremy Frimpong has arrived as Trent Alexander-Arnold's successor. Goalkeeper Armin Pexi is in, while Kawim Kelleher has moved on. Georgi Mamardashvili, brought in last summer, is set to take over Kelleher's role in the squad. Attacking changes are also imminent. Darwin Núñez appears almost certain to leave, while the futures of Luis Diaz, Federico Chiesa, and Diogo Jota remain up in the air. In defense, uncertainty looms over Ibrahima Konate, whose contract runs out next summer, and neither Joe Gomez nor Jarell Quansah secured consistent roles under Arne Slot last season. But the left-back situation has now become especially intriguing. Initially, it looked straightforward. Tsimikas would make way for highly rated Milos Kerkez, with Robertson offering stability and experience alongside the younger man. However, that dynamic may now flip entirely. Robertson's departure could hand Tsimikas lifeline. Tsimikas was expected to be sacrificed for Kerkez's arrival, a plan reportedly set in motion as far back as November. The Hungarian defender has accepted Liverpool's offer, and the deal appears close to completion. Robertson, it was thought, would stay to help guide the young fullback through his adaptation. After all, experienced players like Robertson provide not just tactical knowledge, but also dressing room leadership and cover in case new signings falter. However, new developments suggest Robertson could now be the one heading for the exit. Reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano is among those reporting that Atletico Madrid have identified the Scotland international as their top left-back target for the summer. Should he decide to leave, Robertson would secure regular football and potentially a more predictable long-term future, something Liverpool may no longer be able to guarantee him. If the Scot does depart, Liverpool are unlikely to bring in two new left-backs at once. That would leave Tsimikas as the only experienced alternative. Suddenly, his Anfield future looks far less bleak. Jadon Sancho could now be on the cards. Considering Aston Villa move as Manchester United exit looms. Jadon Sancho could be set for a move to Aston Villa as he reportedly remains open to joining the Midlands club amid an uncertain future at Manchester United, where he is widely considered to have no way back. Sancho spent the 2024-25 campaign on loan at Chelsea, but the Blues declined to trigger their $25 million obligation to buy clause, instead paying a $5 million penalty to terminate the agreement. His high wages, around £300,000 per week, have proven to be a major obstacle for interested clubs. Off-the-pitch controversies have further cemented the belief that his time at Old Trafford is over. According to journalist Graham Bailey, writing for United in Focus, Sancho's representatives are actively seeking solutions for the winger's next step, and Aston Villa has emerged as a strong contender. He could potentially join the Villains on loan in a deal that mirrors the temporary move Marcus Rashford made to Villa Park during the latter half of last season. Sancho's loan spell at Chelsea bears some resemblance to Rashford's stint under Unai Emery, with both players failing to reignite their careers. Rashford had a $40 million purchase option attached to his deal, which Villa ultimately passed on. Similarly, it's highly unlikely that new United manager Ruben Amorim will reintegrate Sancho into the squad, particularly after the winger's public criticisms of the club throughout the season. While Saudi Arabian clubs have shown interest in Sancho, he is understood to favor remaining in Europe. He has just 1 year left on his current contract with Manchester United. Meanwhile, Villa are keeping tabs on other attacking options as well, with talks ongoing for promising Real Betis youngster Jesus Rodriguez. West Ham plotting ambitious move for John Duran. West Ham United are reportedly eyeing a surprise loan move for Colombian striker John Duran, according to Team Talk. Despite a heavy spending transfer window last summer, the Hammers failed to meet expectations in the 2024-25 season. Julian Lopetegui replaced David Moyes, but struggled to turn things around at the London Stadium, eventually being dismissed mid-season. Graham Potter, out of management since his departure from Chelsea in 2023, was brought in as Lopetegui's replacement. Potter has endured a mixed tenure so far, with only one signing to his name, Brighton loanee Evan Ferguson. The Englishman is expected to be far more active in the upcoming transfer window. John Duran has been on West Ham's radar for some time. Once considered one of Aston Villa's brightest young stars, Duran shocked many when he completed a high-profile $71 million move to Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr in January. However, the Saudi outfit is reportedly underwhelmed by his impact, and Team Talk claims they're now open to letting the 21-year-old leave on loan. This development has reignited West Ham's interest, with sources suggesting the club may finally make their long-standing move for the forward. Duran remains a high-potential prospect, with Danny Ings now a free agent and both Michail Antonio and Nicholas Füllkrug having struggled with injuries last season. West Ham are in need of youthful reinforcements in attack. Duran has already demonstrated his ability to perform in the Premier League, and Team Talk adds that the striker is eager to return to English football. If the Hammers succeed in securing a loan for Duran, it would allow them to allocate funds toward other critical areas of the squad, essential after such a disappointing campaign. Tottenham target Justin Kluivert as Thomas Frank begins rebuild.